Hillcrest has had a huge impact on my life. Hillcrest has really taught me the value of a Christian education.
I've learned life lessons that I can apply to my entire life and take with me throughout college and in my career.
I came into Hillcrest my sophomore year from Gora High School. The curriculum here is so much harder than I was used to. So I got here, I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna fail every class, but actually my grade point average went up.
God is incorporated in every subject.
We're supposed to love people, even if they don't love us back. We're supposed to take people in and show them the light and not the darkness.
Something that's very prominent here is to be who you are, because God has made you special and in His image, and I think that's what's great about Hillcrest. They really emphasize to be who you are and not change for anybody.
Now having children, I see how important a Christian education is, and the things that our daughter has come home. She's only 3.5, she's just started her first year at preschool, she's only 2 days a week, but the things that she comes home saying are amazing, and just her prayers are, I mean, we do stuff at home with her, but this is not us.
I think Hillcrest is really awesome because you get to have so much fun and you get to learn about the Lord. When most schools you can't even pray or talk about God, and it's just an impact on your life.
I was not a Christian, but my baseball and football coach constantly came to me telling me that he was praying for me and he was always checking up. And that friendship is what really brought me back to my faith.
When I came here in 7th and 8th grade throughout my middle school, I didn't know Jesus as my Lord and Savior. I knew who He was, but I didn't know how that could impact my life and how I would live. Throughout my high school years, I saw this progression of spirituality growing, and through my conversations with teachers, through my circumstances, my friends, and literally God took out my heart of stone, it says in the Bible, and gave me a heart of flesh.
Before I came here, I wasn't Christian at all. Beginning my first year here, teachers just told me like what is Bible and like stories in Bible and New Testament, Old Testament. I saw the miracle happening, so I just like felt it. So then one day I just decided like, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna just believe in Jesus Christ.
These things that we're learning here, we're gonna take on into our future, and we're not just gonna forget them when we graduate or take the test. It's things that we will carry on.
Can't just fly under the radar. A great part of it is a lot of times the teachers will identify something that you may be struggling with before you even realize it, so therefore it doesn't end up becoming a problem.
In the 10th grade, I had the opportunity of taking anatomy and physiology, and that was the year that I decided I wanted to become a nurse. My teacher had such a passion for the medical field, and she encouraged me greatly to pursue my dreams.
There's no obstacles between us and the teachers. They're willing to help. They're willing to put in time and effort to help you.
I think in a larger classroom, myself, I'm a shyer person, so I get lost in the crowd. And so when it's a smaller class, the teacher gets to ask you if you personally understand it, and if you don't, they will actually take time to set apart to help you.
We learn how to actually solve problems and not just memorize answers.
Teachers like help you not only on the study, like academically, they also help you in life. Like they teach you life lessons.
Times where my teachers have taken me out to lunch and ask questions and have discussions, and I learned from that. So much.
Just the teachers here are always there for you, and they always want you to succeed in everything that you do.
If you ever have a problem, they'll just take you in, and they'll never like judge you. And if you have a problem with like school and you need help, they'll always like stay after school or like make time for you.
One of the biggest things that I learned from Hillcrest is how to build relationships.
It really does feel like it's a family rather than a school.
Everyone's one huge family. I mean, I've known my classmates longer than I've known my brothers.
You can get to know everyone pretty much, even the smaller kids.
The biggest impact at Hillcrest here for me is the friendships and how close we are, not just the seniors, but even underclassmen.
What the school means to me is that you can just have a good friends to always keep you up when you're feeling sad, and that the teachers can always just know your name and pass by you and help you when you need help, and that whenever you walk by in the hallway that you can just get a friend to fist bump you or high five you.
I just learned to love the small community here at Hillcrest, and I've been looking forward to that in a college. My husband and I feel like weekly we look at each other like, this is why we sent her here. This is, I mean, it's priceless, the things that she's learning and says, and just the tenderness in her heart that is already being cultivated and growing here is amazing.